Last year, Coolmore's Ashford Stud teamed up with Winchell Thoroughbreds to launch the career of Eclipse champion Epicenter. And this year, the two groups will team up once again for Gunite, a dual Group 1 winning son of Gutrunner.
So this year we're very, very pleased and proud to continue our relationship with Winchell Thoroughbreds, Ron Winchell and Steve Asmussen, in announcing that Gunite will stand the 2024 breeding season here at Ashford Stud, following hot on the heels of Epicenter last year. One of the main things to consider when breeding to a horse like Gunite is how tough he was, how durable he was. He started his career on the 29th of April, broke his maiden in his third start at Churchill Downs, ran 6 times in all as a 2-year-old, showing his obviously soundness and fortitude, and culminating in a very, very impressive display beating Wit, who was a very accomplished horse in his own right at Saratoga in the Hopeful. And the thing about Gunite was not only was he able to display this precocity and brilliance at 2 in the Hopeful Stakes, but then in the Amsterdam at 3, and then his ding-dong battle and relationship with Elite Power throughout the season in all of the best races, but obviously culminating in the Forgo, where Gunite was able to better him by a length and 3/4.
No, and Gunite is maintaining the lead, and he will defeat Elite Power in the Forgo.
Physically, he's beautiful. He's got a lot of leg. He's 16-1, very correct horse, very good mover, and he'll be very popular with breeders. I think the main thing when you consider a horse like him is how similar he is in many ways to his sire Gunrunner, and how similar he is to both Cowboy Cal, sire Giant's Causeway, and Giant's Causeway himself. He was ultra tough, and the great thing about the Gunrunners is that they are tough, sound horses. And you combine that with 2 doses of the Iron Horse's blood, you get horses that are going to be built for durability and brilliance. Obviously, Gunite himself was seen to best effect over 6 and 7 furlongs, but you'd imagine, given the stoutness of his pedigree, you'd imagine when mixed with the right mares, he will get classic distance type horses. Gunite competed at a very high level in all 3 years of his racing career, and was arguably running the best race of his life when finishing second to the champion sprinter-elect Elite Power, who he had beaten in the Forgo prior to that. So I think in today's environment, a horse that is able to demonstrate the soundness, the fortitude to run and place in 5 Grade 1s, to compete at the highest level, not only in the United States, but in Saudi Arabia and in Dubai. I think that shows how sound a horse he is, how durable a horse he was, and a horse that I think every breeder should be interested in breeding to.